Now it's time for Lefties Losing It, and the ladies of The View are the gift that keeps on giving. So much Lefties Losing It content each and every week, and today it's the ironically named Joy Behar who stars with this bit of derangement.
You keep wearing that red hat that says "Make America Great Again." That tells people that you go along with this. So you might as well just put a swastika on the hat.
You're wearing a hat that says "Make America Great Again." That's the same as putting a swastika on your hat. That is ridiculous. What about that term says swastika? Please tell me. Please tell me. And while you're on that, please tell me the political side, and I believe it was Democrats, who were the ones who created the KKK. And don't give me that party flip and switch type of stuff either, because we all know what it was.
Don't do that. Let's not do that.
Because we see it anyway.
Yep, she's bonkers and devoid of joy. Can you imagine becoming so unhinged by a Making America Great Again cap? And we have more joy for you, not real joy, the bitter lefty losing it type here, admitting that she's not honest with her audience about Joe Biden's failings because she doesn't want to help Donald Trump.
So, but I'm nervous about saying anything against Biden because I feel, not that I have so much power, and you have some more than I do, obviously. But
I don't know about that.
Are you afraid that you might, influence people who are on the fence?
You hear that? Do you hear what she just now said? Regardless of how much Joe Biden is effing up, and this is not a political channel, guys. I'm just speaking on something that's real. But think about it. No matter how much Joe Biden messes up, no matter how much his family messes up, no matter how much evidence there is that they are cooking the books, that they are taking money from other countries, their family members are creating fake businesses and getting money from other countries and putting them into these fake businesses and then spreading them to other members in the family. That's happening over and over and over again. We've already seen that happen. All right. Regardless of that, she said she's afraid to speak on it because it might ring true to someone out there and change how they look at Joe. I'm sorry, but you have a show. You have a show that millions of people watch, and it's your responsibility to be honorable. That's it. That's it. I already told y'all it's all about social credit score. What are people thinking is what they're saying. If we put the truth out there about Joe Biden, then people are going to start believing the truth, as they should. That's what give you credibility. The same smoke that you would give to Trump, you need to give that same smoke to Biden, right? I mean, The View, you have millions of people that watch your channel and watch your show on a daily basis. I don't know why. Most of y'all are crazy. If you ask me, if you are a fan of The View, but still, I'm just going to say this. You shouldn't be afraid of putting the truth out there, especially if you believe in, if you claim that you believe in this. This right here says a lot about Joy Behar's character, in my opinion. We have been teaching people how to grow online. It's been absolutely amazing. We have 3 people who have been able to reach monetization in less than 30 days. Growing YouTube channels, some from 0 people. We have one guy who had 2 subscribers before he started working with me. He started helping him. His views went up 4.8 million%. We're super excited. If anybody ever want to grow on YouTube, you reach out to me with the word coach.
I think you lose all credibility. I do. I mean, my bond with my audience has always been I don't pull a punch.
Yeah.
My bond with my audience is you're not going to like everything I say, but you know I'm saying what I really think is true.
Oh, that was some subtle shade thrown by Ma. And that wasn't the worst of it. Here, Joy claims that Biden's brain is still good. He's great.
We are not young, but we don't present as old.
Yeah.
Biden does. I saw him yesterday making that speech.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, he's cadaver-like.
But his brain is good. He's still great.
I'm sorry, his brain is good. When did you see, what was the last thing that Joe Biden said that let you know his brain was good. Go ahead, Joy Behar. The floor is yours. That's just ridiculous, man.
Oh, that is just unintentionally hilarious. And now to more intentional hilarity from the male version of Joy Behar, MSNBC host Lawrence O'Donnell. He had this analysis on Michael Cohen's disastrous testimony where the serial perjurer admitted to being a thief who stole $30,000 from the Trump Organization.
That yes, he stole $30,000. Later, when Cohen was asked about that on redirect by the prosecution, it didn't really sound like stealing $30,000. It sounded a lot like Michael Cohen doing the little that he could within that calculation to rebalance the bonus he thought he deserved, and it still came out as less than the bonus he thought he deserved.
Did you get that? So if you think you're entitled to something, you can just take it.
Yeah, he thought he was entitled for a bigger bonus, so he stole $30,000. And let me tell y'all something. I don't care if you're on MSNBC, CNN, Fox, ABC, it does not matter. When you show that you're disingenuous and you are not pointing out all of the facts and all of the truths, and then when someone on your side completely mess up and they're doing something that's actually criminal and you don't hold them accountable, your credibility is done. It should be anyway, but that's not the case. That's not the case because everybody's picking a side. They're picking their teams and they don't care about integrity at all. At all, man, and it's unfortunate.
It's not really stealing, yeah. Lawrence actually said it sounded like Cohen doing what he could to rebalance the bonus he thought he deserved. Yeah, okay. Lefty's losing it indeed, and it's not the first time Lawrence has embarrassed himself reporting on this trial. Remember his bizarre, creepy description of Stormy Daniels?
At 10:32 a.m., she entered wearing all black, as if on her way to a funeral. The loose-fitting, plain black clothing draping from her shoulders to her toes suggested the modesty of a nun. The makeup was minimal, the way she and the other moms in her neighborhood might look when shopping at the local grocery store. The long blonde hair held up with a clip at the back of her head, the way it might be in a utilitarian way while she was doing dishes or checking one of the horseshoes on her horse.
Checking horseshoes, the modesty of a nun, Stormy Daniels, really? This bizarre and creepy. I think I was underselling it with that. But the best Lawrence clip of all time, if you...
Stormy Daniels was a roller, is what she was, man. She wanted to have fun. It wasn't nothing. Let me tell you something. If a woman wants to have fun, then have fun. If a man wants to have fun, then have fun. But be adult about it, okay? When you make these decisions, stand on that. Don't allow somebody to offer you a couple of $1,000s or even millions to backtrack and then put somebody else down and you actually had a great while you were doing it. That's what happened. When you was butterball naked in a room with Trump doing whatever things you wanted to do, you was just smiling and feeling like you done snagged yourself a winner. But as soon as it became beneficial to you, next thing you know, you're all on the other side, or you're making up stories, you're lying under oath, you're trying to take somebody down. That right there will cost you your soul. That right there will cost you your soul. I want y'all to understand that. Like, I'm not in a position to judge anybody. If you want to go out there and do whatever you want to do something strange for some change, be a lot lizard, well, then do your thing if that works for you. But then don't be, you're going to give me what? Just to snitch and make up some fun tales about this guy? Hey, go do what you got to do. But guess what? You are still looked at as the lot lizard, and he is still looked at as presidential. So who's winning in this? That's something that you need to consider. That's why we need to consider all of the things that we do before we do them. Before you got down on your knees and you know what? Never mind. I'm not even going to go that far. Stormy Daniels, I have no issues with you, but I do have some issues with the fact that you're trying to bring somebody else down for something that you actually enjoyed at the time, and that is ridiculous. You're selling your soul for a daggone dollar. Same thing is going on with Michael Cohen. When you were working with Donald Trump and you were out there headhunting and taking care of business and trying to be the Sopranos or whatever you was trying to be because you was working for somebody powerful, it was all benefiting you and you had no issue with anything you were doing. As a matter of fact, if this whole hush money trial is true, if this whole hush money thing is true, and you offered up your own finances to take care of it, that's because you was all in. That's because you said to him, I honor you with my dedication. I will be your guy. And you end up being a flip coat because your life turned out to be all in shambles. That right there shows a lot right there. And when somebody show you who they are, believe them, please. And I will also say this. If somebody will cheat with you and for you, they will also cheat on you. So the fact that Michael Cohen is coming out and saying what he's saying, expect it. The fact that Stormy Daniels is coming out and saying what she's saying, expect it. Because it's all part of the game.
You ask me, is from when Trump was president and MSNBC was extra crazy. Enjoy this leaked footage where he's sure he can hear a hammer no one else can hear, and it makes him very angry indeed.
James Fallows and Josh Earnest, thank you both for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. Coming up, is Donald Trump going to be called to testify to Congress? Michael Liskoff has the latest on that. Stop the hammering. Stop the hammering out there. Who's got a hammer? Where is it?
I don't know.
Where's the hammer? Is it on the, go up on the other floor. Somebody go up there and stop the hammering. Stop the hammering. I'll go down to the floor myself and stop it. Keep the commercial break going. Call Phil Griffin. I don't care who the you have to call. Stop the hammering.
Yeah, I better stop the hammering. It looked like Lawrence O'Donnell is about to put a foot up in somebody's back pockets. He's about to put a foot in somebody's back pockets. His toes is about to meet and kiss your wallet if you don't stop the hammering. Who's hammering? Huh? Who's hammering? Y'all better stop all that daggone hammering. The next time I hear my wife making some noise upstairs while I'm live streaming, I'm going to stop and I'm going to yell, who's hammering? Stop the daggone hammering. This dude seemed like he about to pull out a hammer himself and come look for whoever's hammering so he can put a couple of toes in your glory hole. He going to put a toe in your glory hole is what he going to do.
Empty out the control room and find out where this is going on. It's either there or out there somewhere.
He seems agitated, but it wasn't just the hammering. There's also a woman talking about Labor Day in his ear incessantly.
The woman talking in my ear was talking about the Labor Day special repeatedly every time we went to a SOT. Out of control.
Bruh, do you like your job? Bruh, he is pissed. My man want to put some toes in somebody's glory hole, man. I promise you he want to put his foot in somebody's whole back pocket. Like, you're going to go looking for your wallet and you're going to see Lawrence O'Donnell's foot if you don't stop the hammering and stop talking about the Labor Day weekend. Man, y'all are so dope. I just want to say that. Y'all are amazing. Just in case nobody has told you that today. Just want y'all to know y'all are amazing. All right. He pissed.